The Disciplined Mind. Strategies for Unyielding Focus and Success. By many audiobooks. Introduction. The power of discipline. In a world overflowing with distractions and an endless stream of information, the ability to maintain focus and discipline has never been more crucial. Every day, we are bombarded by notifications, social media updates, and the demands of modern life that vie for our attention. Yet, amidst this chaos, there lies a profound truth. Discipline is the bridge between our aspirations and our achievements. Discipline is not merely about adhering to a strict set of rules or routines. It is a dynamic and empowering mindset that allows us to navigate the complexities of life with intention and purpose. Imagine waking up each day with clarity, knowing exactly what steps to take to get closer to your goals. Picture yourself pursuing your passions with unwavering focus, even when faced with obstacles and temptations. This is the transformative power of a disciplined mind. Understanding discipline and focus. To truly grasp the significance of discipline, we must first understand its relationship with focus. Focus is the ability to direct our attention toward a specific task or goal without being sidetracked by external distractions or internal doubts. It is the lens through which we view our priorities and aspirations. However, focus alone is not enough. It must be accompanied by discipline, a commitment to follow through on our intentions, even when motivation wanes. Think of discipline as the fuel that powers our focus. When we cultivate discipline, we create a sturdy foundation for our efforts. It helps us establish routines, set boundaries, and develop the resilience needed to persist in the face of challenges. A disciplined mind embraces the process of growth and acknowledges that setbacks are not failures, but stepping stones toward success. Why discipline is the key to success? History is replete with examples of individuals who achieved greatness through discipline. From renowned athletes who dedicate hours to training, to entrepreneurs who meticulously strategize their ventures, the common thread that binds them is their unwavering commitment to their goals. Discipline is the secret ingredient that enables them to push through obstacles and emerge victorious. But discipline is not just for the exceptional few. It is a quality that anyone can cultivate. It is not an inherent trait, but rather a skill that can be developed through practice and perseverance. When we prioritize discipline in our lives, we unlock our potential and empower ourselves to take control of our destinies. The journey to success becomes a series of intentional choices, fueled by our determination to stay focused and committed. The mindset shift for a disciplined life. To embark on this journey toward a disciplined life, we must first shift our mindset. We must move away from the notion that discipline is a form of restriction and embrace it as a pathway to freedom. It is the understanding that by exercising discipline, we are not limiting ourselves but rather expanding our opportunities for growth and fulfillment. This book aims to guide you through the process of developing a disciplined mind. We will explore the science behind focus, the psychology of self-control, and the strategies to set and achieve meaningful goals. Each chapter will provide practical tools and insights that you can incorporate into your daily life, empowering you to cultivate unwavering focus and achieve the success you desire. As you turn the pages of this book, I invite you to reflect on your aspirations and consider how a disciplined mindset can transform your life. Remember, the journey may not always be easy, but it will be profoundly rewarding. Embrace the challenges, celebrate your progress, and most importantly, commit to the process. With each step you take toward discipline, you are not just shaping your future, you are becoming the architect of your own success. Welcome to the Disciplined Mind. Let's embark on this journey together. Chapter 1. The Science of Focus. In a world where distractions abound, understanding the science of focus is not just beneficial, it's essential. Focus is not merely the absence of distraction. It is a powerful mental state that can be harnessed to achieve our goals. In this chapter, we will explore how our brains process attention, the role of neuroplasticity in shaping our focus, and practical strategies for overcoming distractions. By the end, you'll have a clearer understanding of how to cultivate and maintain unwavering focus in your life. How the brain works. Understanding attention. At its core, focus is a cognitive process that involves directing our mental resources toward a specific task or stimulus. To understand how this works, we must first delve into the intricacies of the human brain, a remarkable organ that houses billions of neurons and governs our thoughts, emotions, and actions. The basics of attention. Attention can be defined as the cognitive ability to selectively concentrate on one aspect of the environment while ignoring others. This selective focus is crucial for effectively processing information and performing tasks. According to psychologists, attention can be categorized into several types. 1. Sustained attention. The ability to maintain focus on a task for an extended period. 2. Selective attention. The capacity to focus on one particular stimulus while filtering out distractions. 3. Divided attention. The ability to process multiple sources of information simultaneously, albeit with reduced effectiveness. When we engage in focused activities, such as reading, studying, or working on a project, we are primarily relying on sustained and selective attention. These forms of attention require mental effort and energy, which is why we often feel fatigued after prolonged periods of concentration. The role of brain regions in attention. Different regions of the brain play distinct roles in managing our attention. The prefrontal cortex, located at the front of the brain, is crucial for executive functions, including decision-making, impulse control, and focus. This area helps us prioritize tasks and maintain attention on our goals. The parietal lobe is involved in processing sensory information and spatial awareness. It helps us navigate our environment and determine where to direct our focus. Meanwhile, the anterior cingulate cortex monitors our performance and detects conflicts or errors, helping us adjust our attention as needed. These brain regions work together in a complex network, allowing us to shift our focus when necessary. However, this intricate system can be disrupted by external distractions or internal thoughts, leading to lapses in concentration. The role of neuroplasticity in building discipline. Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This remarkable capability is the foundation for learning, memory, and adaptation. Understanding neuroplasticity is crucial for cultivating discipline and improving our focus. The science of neuroplasticity. Historically, it was believed that the brain's structure was fixed after a certain age. However, research has shown that our brains are continually changing in response to our experiences, environment, and behaviors. This adaptability allows us to develop new skills, adapt to challenges, and even recover from injuries. Neuroplasticity operates on a use it or lose it principle. When we engage in activities that require focus, we strengthen the neural pathways associated with attention. Conversely, if we frequently succumb to distractions, we may weaken those pathways, making it more difficult to concentrate over time. Harnessing neuroplasticity for focus. To harness the power of neuroplasticity in building discipline, we can employ specific strategies that promote focused attention. Here are some effective techniques. 1. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness meditation encourages us to focus on the present moment, enhancing our ability to direct attention. Research shows that regular mindfulness practice can lead to structural changes in the brain, particularly in areas related to attention and emotional regulation. 2. Engage in focused activities. Deliberately engaging in activities that require sustained attention, such as reading, puzzles, or learning a new skill, can strengthen the neural circuits responsible for focus. Over time, these activities can help retrain the brain to become more adept at maintaining attention. 3. Limit multitasking. While multitasking may seem efficient, it can actually fragment our focus and reduce overall productivity. Instead, practice single tasking, dedicating your full attention to one task at a time. This approach not only enhances focus, but also reinforces neural pathways associated with sustained attention. 4. Set goals and track progress. Establishing specific, measurable goals related to your focus can foster discipline. By tracking your progress and celebrating small victories, you reinforce the connections in your brain that support focused attention. Overcoming distractions. The science behind it. Distractions are an inevitable part of modern life, but understanding the science behind them can empower us to combat their effects. Distractions can arise from external stimuli, such as noise, notifications, and interruptions, as well as internal factors like wandering thoughts and emotional stress. The impact of technology. In today's digital age, technology is a double-edged sword. While it provides incredible resources and opportunities for learning, it also presents myriad distractions. Social media notifications, emails, and constant connectivity can fragment our attention and disrupt our focus. Research indicates that the average person checks their phone approximately 96 times a day, with each distraction costing precious cognitive resources. When we frequently shift our attention, we not only diminish our focus, but also increase cognitive fatigue, making it harder to concentrate on important tasks. Strategies for overcoming distractions. While distractions may be a part of life, there are effective strategies to mitigate their impact and maintain focus. 1. Create a focused environment. Design your workspace to minimize distractions. This may include decluttering your desk, using noise-canceling headphones, or creating a designated space for focused work. A clean, organized environment can significantly enhance your ability to concentrate. 2. Limit digital distractions. Consider implementing a digital detox during your focused work sessions. This could involve silencing notifications, using website blockers, or designating specific times for checking emails and social media. By creating boundaries around technology, you can reclaim your attention. 3. Practice the Pomodoro technique. This time management method involves working in short, focused bursts, typically 25 minutes, followed by a brief break, 5 minutes. This approach not only helps maintain concentration, but also provides regular intervals for mental rejuvenation. 4. Mindfulness and breathing exercises. When distractions arise, practice mindfulness techniques to center yourself. Simple breathing exercises can help ground your thoughts and refocus your attention. Taking a few moments to breathe deeply can reduce stress and increase clarity. 5. Recognize and redirect internal distractions. Internal distractions, such as anxiety or intrusive thoughts, can hinder focus. Acknowledge these thoughts without judgment and gently redirect your attention back to the task at hand. Techniques such as journaling or reflective writing can also help process and manage these internal distractions. The intersection of focus and discipline. As we explore the science of focus, it becomes clear that discipline and focus are intertwined. While focus allows us to concentrate on tasks and goals, discipline provides the framework to sustain that focus over time. Cultivating both qualities requires intentional practice and commitment. Discipline is the driving force behind our ability to maintain attention, even when faced with distractions. By establishing routines, setting goals, and creating environments conducive to focus, we can train our minds to become more disciplined. As we strengthen our ability to focus, we enhance our overall productivity, creativity, and success. In this chapter, we've explored the fascinating science of focus, delving into how our brains operate, the transformative power of neuroplasticity, and effective strategies for overcoming distractions. By understanding the mechanisms that govern our attention, we can cultivate a disciplined mind that thrives in the face of challenges. As you continue your journey through this book, keep in mind that building a disciplined mind is not an overnight process. It requires patience, practice, and a willingness to confront distractions head-on. Armed with the knowledge of how focus works, you are now equipped to take the next steps toward achieving unyielding focus and success. Chapter 2. Building mental toughness. In a world filled with distractions, challenges, and setbacks, mental toughness is an essential trait that can distinguish the successful from the average. It empowers us to push through difficulties, stay committed to our goals, and maintain focus in the face of adversity. This chapter will explore the psychology behind self-control, offer practical techniques for strengthening willpower, and highlight the crucial role of emotional resilience in developing mental toughness. The psychology of self-control. Self-control, often referred to as willpower, is the ability to regulate one's emotions, thoughts, and behaviors in the face of temptations and impulses. It is a vital component of mental toughness and plays a significant role in achieving long-term goals. Understanding the psychology of self-control can help us harness its power to build discipline and focus. The science behind self-control. At the core of self-control lies the brain's executive function, which is primarily managed by the prefrontal cortex. This area of the brain is responsible for decision-making, impulse control, and the ability to delay gratification. When we encounter a temptation, such as an unhealthy snack or the lure of social media, the prefrontal cortex engages in a mental battle, weighing immediate pleasure against long-term benefits. Research indicates that self-control is not a fixed trait. Rather, it is a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. Just like a muscle, the more we exercise self-control, the stronger it becomes. Conversely, if we consistently give in to temptations, we risk weakening our self-control abilities. The role of delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is a key aspect of self-control and mental toughness. It involves resisting the temptation for an immediate reward in favor of a larger, more significant reward in the future. The famous marshmallow experiment, conducted by psychologist Walter Mischel in the 1970s, illustrated this concept. In the study, children were given a choice between one marshmallow immediately or two marshmallows if they waited 15 minutes. Those who could resist the temptation tended to have better life outcomes, including academic success and emotional well-being. The ability to delay gratification is linked to various positive traits, including resilience, adaptability, and goal-oriented behavior. By practicing delayed gratification in our daily lives, we can enhance our self-control and, consequently, our mental toughness. Techniques to strengthen willpower. Building mental toughness and enhancing self-control requires intentional practice and the application of specific techniques. Here are some effective strategies to strengthen your willpower. 1. Set clear goals. Setting clear, achievable goals is fundamental to building willpower. When we have specific objectives in mind, it becomes easier to resist temptations that divert us from our path. Consider using the SMART criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, to create well-defined goals. For example, instead of saying, "I want to get fit," try, "I will exercise for 30 minutes, 5 days a week for the next 3 months." Having clear goals not only provides motivation, but also helps clarify the importance of self-control. When faced with distractions, reminding yourself of your goals can reinforce your commitment and help you stay focused. 2. Practice self-monitoring. Self-monitoring involves keeping track of your thoughts, behaviors, and progress toward your goals. This practice enhances self-awareness and helps identify patterns that may undermine your self-control. Consider maintaining a journal where you document your daily choices, challenges, and achievements. Self-monitoring can also be enhanced through technology. Numerous apps can help track habits, moods, and progress toward goals. By becoming more aware of your behaviors and their impact on your goals, you can make informed decisions that bolster your willpower. 3. Develop healthy routines. Establishing healthy routines is a powerful way to build willpower. Routines create structure in our lives and minimize decision fatigue, which can sap our self-control. For example, if you have a regular exercise routine, you're less likely to skip workouts because it has become a non-negotiable part of your day. When developing routines, consider incorporating rituals that promote focus and discipline. Morning routines can set a positive tone for the day, while evening routines can help you wind down and reflect on your accomplishments. Consistency is key. The more you stick to your routines, the more automatic they become, reducing the need for willpower. 4. Use positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement involves rewarding yourself for making progress toward your goals. This technique can strengthen willpower by creating positive associations with self-control. For instance, if you resist the urge to snack on junk food and instead choose a healthy option, treat yourself to a small reward, like watching an episode of your favorite show. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Recognizing and appreciating your efforts reinforces the idea that self-control is worth the effort and motivates you to continue making disciplined choices. 5. Build a support network. Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals can significantly impact your willpower. When you share your goals and challenges with others, you create a sense of accountability. Friends and family can provide encouragement and remind you of your commitment when you're tempted to stray from your path. Consider joining a group or community focused on personal development or a specific goal, such as fitness or productivity. Engaging with like-minded individuals can inspire you to stay disciplined and cultivate a shared sense of purpose. 6. Manage stress effectively. Stress can undermine our self-control and lead to impulsive decisions. Developing effective stress management techniques is essential for building mental toughness. Practice relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or yoga to help manage stress levels. In addition, ensure you prioritize self-care. Taking care of your physical and mental well-being can enhance your ability to resist temptations and maintain focus. Regular exercise, adequate sleep, and a balanced diet are crucial components of stress management. The importance of emotional resilience. Emotional resilience refers to our ability to adapt to and recover from challenges, setbacks, and difficult emotions. It is a vital aspect of mental toughness as it enables us to navigate the ups and downs of life without losing sight of our goals. The role of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EI, plays a crucial role in building emotional resilience. EI involves the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions and those of others. Individuals with high emotional intelligence can navigate social interactions effectively and cope with challenges more adaptively. Developing emotional intelligence enhances our capacity for self-control and resilience. By understanding our emotional triggers, we can better manage our responses and avoid impulsive reactions. For example, if you know that stress leads you to seek comfort in unhealthy snacks, recognizing this pattern allows you to develop healthier coping strategies. Strategies for building emotional resilience. 1. Cultivate a positive mindset. A positive mindset fosters resilience. Practice gratitude by acknowledging the things you're thankful for, even in challenging times. This practice shifts your focus away from negativity and cultivates a more optimistic outlook. 2. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Instead of fearing failure, view it as an opportunity for growth. Analyze what went wrong and identify lessons that can inform your future actions. Resilient individuals see setbacks as temporary and surmountable. 3. Develop problem-solving skills. Enhance your ability to tackle challenges by honing your problem-solving skills. Break down problems into manageable steps, brainstorm potential solutions, and evaluate the best course of action. This proactive approach builds confidence and resilience. 4. Seek support when needed. Don't hesitate to reach out for support when facing difficulties. Whether it's talking to friends, family, or a therapist, seeking help can provide valuable perspectives and coping strategies. Building a strong support network fosters resilience and strengthens mental toughness. 5. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding when facing setbacks. Self-compassion allows you to acknowledge your struggles without harsh self-judgment. This practice promotes emotional well-being and helps you bounce back from challenges. Integrating mental toughness into daily life. Building mental toughness is an ongoing journey that requires consistent effort and practice. Here are some practical ways to integrate mental toughness into your daily life. 1. Start small. Begin by implementing 1 or 2 techniques to strengthen your self-control and resilience. As you become comfortable with these practices, gradually introduce additional strategies. 2. Create a vision board. Visualize your goals and aspirations by creating a vision board. This tangible representation serves as a daily reminder of your commitment to mental toughness and discipline. 3. Reflect on progress. Regularly assess your progress and reflect on your journey. Acknowledge your achievements and identify areas for improvement. Self-reflection fosters self-awareness and reinforces your commitment to growth. 4. Stay committed to lifelong learning. Mental toughness is a skill that can always be refined. Embrace a mindset of continuous learning, seeking out new resources, courses, or workshops that inspire personal growth and resilience. 5. Embrace challenges as opportunities. Rather than avoiding challenges, approach them with curiosity and a willingness to learn. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen your mental toughness and expand your capabilities. Building mental toughness is a transformative journey that empowers us to overcome obstacles, maintain focus, and pursue our goals with unwavering determination. By understanding the psychology of self-control, employing practical techniques to strengthen willpower, and cultivating emotional resilience, we can enhance our mental toughness and create a disciplined mind. As you move forward in this book, remember that developing mental toughness is not a destination but a continuous process. Embrace the challenges, celebrate your successes, and commit to becoming the best version of yourself. With each step you take toward building mental toughness, you're not just honing a skill. You're forging a path to success and fulfillment. Chapter 3. Goal Setting for Success. Setting goals is not just a matter of jotting down a few dreams on a piece of paper. It's a fundamental practice that can lead you to a path of success and fulfillment. Whether you aim to achieve professional milestones, personal growth, or improvements in health, clear and actionable goals provide direction, purpose, and motivation. In this chapter, we will explore effective goal-setting strategies, the importance of breaking goals into manageable steps, and the power of visualization and affirmation in reaching your aspirations. The importance of goal setting. Goals serve as a roadmap for our lives, giving us a clear sense of direction and purpose. Without goals, it's easy to drift through life, reacting to circumstances rather than proactively pursuing our desires. Setting goals helps us. 1. Clarify our vision. Defining what we want to achieve allows us to envision our future and articulate our aspirations. 2. Enhance motivation. Goals provide motivation by creating a sense of urgency and purpose. When we know what we're working toward, it becomes easier to stay committed. 3. Measure progress. Goals offer a framework for tracking our progress. By setting specific benchmarks, we can celebrate small victories along the way and make adjustments as needed. 4. Build confidence. Achieving goals boosts our self-esteem and reinforces the belief that we can accomplish what we set our minds to. 5. Increase focus. Goals sharpen our focus, helping us prioritize our efforts and avoid distractions. With clear objectives in mind, we're less likely to waste time on activities that don't contribute to our progress. Setting smart goals for clarity and focus. One of the most effective frameworks for goal setting is the SMART criteria. SMART goals are: specific. Goals should be clear and specific, answering the questions of what, why, and how. A specific goal is easier to understand and pursue. Measurable. You should be able to track your progress and measure the outcome. Measurable goals help you stay motivated as you see how far you've come. Achievable. Goals should be realistic and attainable, considering your resources and constraints. While it's essential to challenge yourself, setting unattainable goals can lead to frustration and disappointment. Relevant. Goals should align with your broader objectives and values. When your goals are relevant to your life and aspirations, you'll find it easier to stay committed. Time-bound. Establishing a deadline creates a sense of urgency. Time-bound goals help you prioritize tasks and encourage you to take action. Example of a SMART goal. Let's take a look at an example of transforming a vague goal into a SMART goal. Vague goal: I want to get in shape. SMART goal: I will exercise for at least 30 minutes, 5 days a week for the next 3 months, focusing on a mix of cardio and strength training. This revised goal is specific: exercise for 30 minutes, measurable, 5 days a week, achievable, considering the person's schedule, relevant to their desire to get in shape, and time-bound, 3 months. Breaking down goals into achievable steps. Once you've set your SMART goals, the next step is to break them down into smaller, achievable steps. This process, often referred to as goal decomposition, makes it easier to take action and reduces the overwhelm that can accompany larger objectives. Why break down goals? 1. Reduces overwhelm. Large goals can seem daunting. By breaking them into smaller tasks, you create a manageable plan that feels more achievable. 2. Creates actionable steps. Smaller steps provide clear actions you can take immediately, making it easier to get started. 3. Boosts motivation. Completing smaller tasks gives you a sense of accomplishment, which fuels motivation and encourages you to keep moving forward. 4. Facilitates progress tracking. Smaller steps allow for better tracking of progress, making it easier to adjust your approach as needed. Steps to break down goals. 1. Identify major milestones. Start by identifying the major milestones or components of your goal. For example, if your goal is to write a book, major milestones might include research, outlining, drafting, and editing. 2. Define actionable tasks. Break each milestone down into actionable tasks. For instance, under the research milestone, you could list tasks such as read 3 books on writing techniques or interview 2 authors for insights. 3. Create a timeline. Establish a timeline for each task. Assign specific deadlines to ensure that you're making consistent progress. For instance, if your deadline for completing the book is 6 months away, you might aim to finish the research in the first month. 4. Prioritize tasks. Determine which tasks are most critical and prioritize them. Focus on completing high-impact tasks first to maximize your progress. 5. Review and adjust. Regularly review your progress and make adjustments as needed. Life can be unpredictable, and flexibility is key to staying on track. The role of visualization in success. Visualization is a powerful technique that involves creating mental images of your goals and the steps necessary to achieve them. This practice engages both your subconscious mind and emotions, enhancing motivation and clarity. How visualization works. Visualization taps into the brain's natural ability to imagine and create. When you visualize your goals, you engage your senses and create a vivid mental picture of what success looks like. This process activates the same neural pathways that would be activated if you were actually experiencing the achievement. Techniques for effective visualization. 1. Create a vision board. A vision board is a visual representation of your goals, consisting of images, quotes, and affirmations that inspire you. Hang it in a place where you'll see it daily to keep your goals at the forefront of your mind. 2. Practice guided imagery. Spend a few minutes each day in a quiet space. Close your eyes and imagine yourself achieving your goals. Focus on the details. What do you see, hear, and feel? The more vivid your mental image, the more impactful the visualization. 3. Engage your emotions. As you visualize your goals, tap into the emotions you would feel upon achieving them. This emotional connection strengthens your motivation and reinforces your commitment. 4. Use positive affirmations. Pair visualization with positive affirmations, short, positive statements that reinforce your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. For example, I am capable of achieving my fitness goals, or I am a successful author. Repeat these affirmations regularly to cultivate a positive mindset. 5. Visualize the process. In addition to visualizing the end result, imagine the steps you'll take to get there. This practice prepares your mind for the journey and increases your likelihood of success. The power of affirmations. Affirmations are another potent tool for goal achievement. These positive statements help rewire your thinking patterns and foster a growth mindset. By consistently affirming your beliefs about yourself and your abilities, you can build confidence and motivation. Creating effective affirmations. 1. Keep it positive. Frame your affirmations in positive terms. Instead of saying, "I will not fail," say, "I am capable of overcoming challenges." 2. Be specific. Tailor your affirmations to your goals. For example, if your goal is to improve your public speaking skills, an affirmation might be, "I confidently express my ideas in front of others." 3. Use the present tense. Phrase affirmations as if they are already true. This practice reinforces the belief that you can achieve your goals. For instance, say, "I am a skilled communicator," instead of, "I will be a skilled communicator." 4. Repeat regularly. Consistency is key. Repeat your affirmations daily, ideally in the morning or before engaging in activities related to your goals. This repetition helps embed positive beliefs into your subconscious mind. 5. Visualize with affirmations. Combine visualization with affirmations. As you visualize your goals, repeat your affirmations aloud or in your mind. This dual approach amplifies the impact of both techniques. Staying committed to your goals. Setting goals and employing visualization and affirmation techniques are crucial steps, but commitment is what ultimately drives success. Here are some strategies to help you stay committed to your goals. 1. Develop a why statement. Understanding your motivation behind each goal can strengthen your commitment. Write down a clear why statement that articulates the reasons you want to achieve your goals. This statement serves as a reminder during challenging times. 2. Create accountability. Share your goals with a friend, mentor, or accountability partner. Regular check-ins can help you stay on track and provide the encouragement you need. 3. Track progress. Use journals or apps to track your progress toward your goals. Celebrate milestones and reflect on the journey, making adjustments as needed. 4. Embrace flexibility. Life can be unpredictable, and sometimes you may need to adjust your goals or timelines. Embrace flexibility and adaptability, recognizing that setbacks can be part of the journey. 5. Revisit your goals. Periodically review your goals and assess your progress. If you find that your interests or circumstances have changed, it's okay to modify your goals to align with your current aspirations. Goal setting is a powerful practice that lays the foundation for success. By setting SMART goals, breaking them down into manageable steps, and employing visualization and affirmation techniques, you can create a roadmap for achieving your dreams. Remember, it's not just about the destination. It's also about the journey. Embrace the process, stay committed, and celebrate your progress along the way. With each step you take, you're not just moving closer to your goals. You're also cultivating the discipline and focus needed for a fulfilling and successful life. Chapter 4. Time Mastery, the Art of Prioritization. Time is one of our most precious resources, yet it often feels like there's never enough of it. We live in a fast-paced world filled with distractions, competing demands, and endless to-do lists. Learning to master your time is not just about managing your schedule. It's about making intentional choices that align with your values and goals. In this chapter, we will explore the principles of effective time management, including the Pareto principle, time blocking, and the crucial skill of saying no. By the end, you'll have practical strategies to prioritize your time and focus on what truly matters. The importance of time management. Effective time management can significantly enhance your productivity, reduce stress, and improve your overall quality of life. Here are several key benefits of mastering your time. 1. Increased productivity. When you manage your time wisely, you can accomplish more in less time. This increased efficiency allows you to focus on high-priority tasks and projects. 2. Reduce stress. A well-organized schedule reduces the feeling of being overwhelmed. Knowing what you need to do and when helps alleviate anxiety and creates a sense of control. 3. Enhanced focus. By prioritizing tasks and creating a structured routine, you can improve your focus and concentration. This clarity helps you stay committed to your goals. 4. Improved work-life balance. Effective time management allows you to allocate time for both work and personal pursuits. Striking a balance between your professional and personal life is essential for long-term happiness. 5. Goal achievement. Time management is closely linked to goal achievement. When you prioritize your tasks according to your goals, you increase the likelihood of success. The Pareto Principle, focusing on the 20%. One of the most powerful concepts in time management is the Pareto Principle, also known as the 80-20 rule. This principle states that roughly 80% of effects come from 20% of the causes. In practical terms, this means that a small number of tasks or efforts often lead to the majority of your results. Applying the Pareto Principle. 1. Identify your most impactful tasks. Take a moment to reflect on your current tasks and responsibilities. Identify which 20% of your tasks yield 80% of your results. This could involve analyzing your work, personal projects, or any other area of your life. For instance, if you're a sales professional, you might find that a few key clients generate the bulk of your income. By focusing your efforts on nurturing those relationships, you can maximize your results. 2. Prioritize high-impact activities. Once you've identified the critical tasks, prioritize them in your daily or weekly planning. Make it a habit to tackle these high-impact tasks first, before getting sidetracked by less important activities. 3. Eliminate or delegate low-value tasks. Assess tasks that fall into the 80% category, those that produce minimal results. Consider whether you can eliminate, delegate, or streamline these tasks to free up time for more impactful work. 4. Review regularly. The 80-20 rule is not a one-time exercise. Regularly revisit your tasks and responsibilities to ensure you're consistently focusing on what matters most. As your circumstances change, so will the tasks that yield the best results. Real-life application of the Pareto Principle. Consider the story of Jessica, a marketing manager who felt overwhelmed by her workload. After examining her daily tasks, she discovered that 80% of her marketing leads came from just a handful of strategies: social media advertising and email campaigns. By focusing her efforts on refining these two channels and reducing time spent on less effective tactics, Jessica significantly improved her results and reduced her stress levels. Time blocking and effective scheduling. Time blocking is a highly effective time management technique that involves scheduling specific blocks of time for particular tasks or activities. Instead of treating your schedule as a loose collection of tasks, time blocking allows you to create a structured plan for your day or week. How to implement time blocking. 1. Identify your priorities. Start by listing your priorities for the week or month ahead. Include both work-related tasks and personal commitments. This list will serve as the foundation for your time blocking schedule. 2. Choose your time blocks. Determine how much time you want to allocate to each task. Consider your energy levels and natural productivity patterns. For instance, if you're more focused in the morning, reserve that time for high-priority tasks. 3. Create a visual schedule. Use a digital calendar or planner to visually block out your time. Color code tasks to differentiate between personal and professional activities, making it easier to see how your time is allocated. 4. Stick to the schedule. Treat your time blocks as appointments. Resist the temptation to switch tasks or extend time for less critical activities. If a task takes longer than expected, adjust your future time blocks to accommodate it. 5. Include breaks and downtime. Don't forget to schedule breaks and downtime. Allowing yourself time to recharge will enhance your productivity and prevent burnout. 6. Review and adjust. At the end of each week, review your time blocking schedule. Assess what worked well and what didn't, making adjustments for the following week. Example of a time blocking schedule. How to say no. Protecting your time. One of the most challenging aspects of effective time management is learning to say no. In a world that constantly demands our attention and involvement, it's essential to protect your time and energy by setting boundaries. The importance of saying no. 1. Preserves your time. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your priorities, you're saying no to something that does. Protecting your time allows you to focus on what truly matters. 2. Reduces overcommitment. Overcommitting can lead to stress, burnout, and reduced productivity. Saying no helps you maintain a manageable workload. 3. Promotes self-respect. Setting boundaries reflects a healthy level of self-respect. When you prioritize your time, you send a message that your time is valuable. 4. Encourages focus. Saying no allows you to concentrate on your most important tasks. This focus leads to greater productivity and satisfaction. Chapter 5. Overcoming procrastination and building momentum. Procrastination is a universal experience. Almost everyone has faced the temptation to delay important tasks in favor of more enjoyable or less challenging activities. While it may provide temporary relief, procrastination often leads to stress, anxiety, and feelings of inadequacy. Understanding why we procrastinate and developing strategies to overcome it is crucial for cultivating a disciplined mind. In this chapter, we will explore the root causes of procrastination, effective strategies to combat it, and how to build momentum for consistent progress. Understanding the root causes of procrastination. Procrastination is not merely a matter of laziness or poor time management. It often stems from a complex interplay of psychological factors. By understanding these underlying causes, you can develop more effective strategies to address them. 1. Fear of failure. One of the most common reasons people procrastinate is the fear of failure. The thought of not meeting expectations, whether they are self-imposed or imposed by others, can be paralyzing. This fear often leads to avoidance behaviors, where individuals put off tasks to escape the possibility of disappointing themselves or others. 2. Perfectionism. Perfectionists often procrastinate because they set unrealistically high standards for themselves. They may feel that if they cannot complete a task perfectly, it's better not to start at all. This mentality can create a cycle of avoidance, where the individual feels overwhelmed by their own expectations. 3. Lack of motivation. Sometimes, a lack of intrinsic motivation can lead to procrastination. When a task feels boring, mundane, or disconnected from one's values and goals, it can be challenging to summon the energy to begin. 4. Overwhelm. The sheer volume of tasks or the complexity of a project can lead to feelings of overwhelm. When faced with an extensive to-do list or a challenging project, it's easy to become paralyzed by indecision and procrastinate. 5. Distraction and lack of focus. In today's digital age, distractions are everywhere. Social media, notifications, and endless entertainment options can easily divert our attention and make it difficult to concentrate on important tasks. 6. Poor time management skills. For some individuals, procrastination may stem from a lack of effective time management skills. Without a clear plan for how to tackle tasks, it's easy to fall into the trap of putting things off until the last minute. Strategies to beat procrastination daily. While procrastination can feel insurmountable, there are practical strategies you can implement to combat it and foster a more disciplined approach to your tasks. 1. Set clear goals. One of the most effective ways to combat procrastination is to set clear, achievable goals. When you have a well-defined objective, it's easier to stay focused and motivated. Use the SMART criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, to create actionable goals. Example: instead of saying, "I want to get fit," set a goal like, "I will go for a 30-minute run 3 times a week for the next month." 2. Break tasks into smaller steps. Large tasks can feel overwhelming, and lead to procrastination. Break them down into smaller, manageable steps. By focusing on one small part at a time, you'll build momentum and feel a sense of accomplishment as you complete each step. Example: if you need to write a report, break it down into smaller tasks: research, outline, draft, revise, and finalize. 3. Use the 2-minute rule. If a task takes 2 minutes or less to complete, do it immediately. This simple rule helps reduce the number of tasks on your to-do list and can prevent procrastination from taking root. 4. Establish a routine. Create a daily routine that includes dedicated time for your most important tasks. By establishing a consistent schedule, you train your brain to expect focused work periods, making it easier to get started. 5. Limit distractions. Identify and minimize distractions in your environment. Turn off notifications on your devices, create a designated workspace, and set boundaries with others during your focused work time. 6. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques, such as meditation or deep breathing exercises, can help you stay present and focused. When you find your mind wandering or feeling anxious about a task, take a moment to center yourself and regain focus. 7. Use positive reinforcement. Reward yourself for completing tasks, no matter how small. This could be as simple as taking a break, enjoying a treat, or indulging in a favorite activity. Positive reinforcement can help reinforce productive behavior and create a positive association with task completion. 8. Visualize success. Take a few moments each day to visualize the successful completion of your tasks. Imagine how you will feel once you've achieved your goals. Visualization can enhance motivation and help reduce the fear of failure. 9. Accountability. Share your goals with a friend, colleague, or family member who can hold you accountable. Knowing that someone else is aware of your commitments can increase your motivation to follow through. 10. Reflect on your progress. Regularly take time to reflect on your progress and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Acknowledging your accomplishments can boost your confidence and motivation to keep moving forward. Maintaining consistency in your efforts. Building momentum is essential for overcoming procrastination. It's not enough to implement strategies once. You must maintain consistency in your efforts to create lasting change. Here are some tips for sustaining momentum. 1. Establish a routine. Routines help create structure and consistency in your day. By establishing a daily or weekly routine that incorporates your key tasks, you'll reduce the mental energy required to decide what to do next. Example: set aside specific times for focused work, exercise, and self-care, creating a balanced routine that supports your overall well-being. 2. Track your progress. Use a journal, planner, or digital tool to track your progress on tasks and goals. Seeing how far you've come can motivate you to keep going and hold you accountable for your commitments. 3. Be flexible. While consistency is essential, it's also crucial to be flexible and adapt to changing circumstances. Life is unpredictable, and setbacks will happen. When they do, assess the situation, adjust your plans, and continue moving forward without being too hard on yourself. 4. Stay connected to your why. Remind yourself why your goals are important to you. When motivation wanes, reconnecting with your purpose can reignite your drive to take action. 5. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when you encounter setbacks or struggle with procrastination. Recognize that everyone faces challenges, and self-compassion can help you bounce back more quickly. 6. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, no matter how minor. Celebrating small wins reinforces positive behavior and builds confidence. 7. Regularly review goals. Schedule regular check-ins to review your goals and assess your progress. This reflection can help you stay on track and make necessary adjustments to your strategies. 8. Find your optimal work environment. Experiment with different work environments to discover where you feel most productive. Some people thrive in quiet spaces, while others work better in a lively atmosphere. Create a workspace that supports your focus and motivation. 9. Cultivate a growth mindset. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Adopting a growth mindset allows you to view setbacks as learning experiences rather than failures, helping you maintain momentum. 10. Create a supportive community. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who share your goals and values. A supportive community can provide encouragement, motivation, and accountability as you work to overcome procrastination. Overcoming procrastination is a journey that requires self-awareness, commitment, and effective strategies. By understanding the root causes of procrastination and implementing actionable techniques, you can build momentum toward achieving your goals. Remember, building a disciplined mind takes time and practice. Embrace the process, stay patient with yourself, and celebrate your progress along the way. As you develop the skills to combat procrastination and maintain consistency, you'll find yourself more focused, productive, and empowered to pursue your dreams. Chapter 6. Creating an environment for success. Imagine walking into a room filled with clutter, loud noises, and distractions. How would you feel? Overwhelmed? Unfocused? Now, picture entering a serene, organized space designed for productivity. What a difference! Our environment plays a pivotal role in shaping our behavior, mindset, and ultimately our success. In this chapter, we will explore the profound impact of our surroundings on our ability to focus and achieve our goals. We'll discuss practical strategies for designing an environment that fosters success, the importance of a digital detox, and how to manage technology distractions. The role of environment in shaping behavior. Our environment is more than just a backdrop for our daily activities. It significantly influences our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Studies have shown that our surroundings can impact our productivity, motivation, and even our mental well-being. Understanding the relationship between our environment and behavior is essential for creating a space conducive to success. 1. Physical environment. The physical characteristics of our surroundings, such as light, color, space, and organization, can directly impact our mood and productivity. Bright, natural light can enhance focus, while cluttered spaces can lead to feelings of anxiety and overwhelm. A well-organized, aesthetically pleasing environment promotes a sense of calm and allows for better concentration. 2. Social environment. The people we surround ourselves with also shape our behavior. Positive, supportive relationships can encourage motivation and discipline, while toxic relationships can drain our energy and hinder our progress. Evaluating your social environment and the influence of those around you is crucial for fostering a successful mindset. 3. Cultural environment. The cultural norms and values within our environment can also influence our behavior. For example, a workplace culture that emphasizes collaboration and innovation may inspire employees to be more creative and engaged. In contrast, a culture that values competition over collaboration may stifle creativity and lead to burnout. 4. Emotional environment. The emotional tone of our surroundings, including the energy of those around us, affects our mental state. Environments that foster positivity, encouragement, and emotional safety can enhance resilience and motivation. Creating a supportive emotional environment allows individuals to thrive and pursue their goals with confidence. Designing your workspace for maximum focus. Your workspace is a critical component of your environment. Whether you work from home, in an office, or in a shared space, the design of your workspace can significantly influence your productivity and focus. Here are some practical tips for optimizing your workspace for maximum effectiveness. 1. Declutter your space. A cluttered workspace can lead to a cluttered mind. Take the time to organize your desk and remove any unnecessary items. Keep only the essentials within reach to minimize distractions and promote a sense of order. Tip: implement a one-in, one-out rule. For every new item you bring into your workspace, remove an old one. This practice helps maintain organization and reduces clutter. 2. Personalize your environment. Incorporating personal touches into your workspace can enhance your sense of ownership and comfort. Add items that inspire you, such as photographs, artwork, or motivational quotes. However, be mindful of the balance between personalization and distraction. 3. Optimize lighting. Proper lighting is essential for maintaining focus and productivity. Natural light is ideal, as it has been shown to improve mood and energy levels. If natural light is limited, consider using bright, adjustable LED lights to create a well-lit workspace. 4. Ergonomic design. Comfort is key to sustained productivity. Invest in an ergonomic chair and desk to support good posture and reduce physical strain. Ensure your computer screen is at eye level to avoid discomfort during long hours of work. 5. Minimize noise. Noise can be a significant distraction when trying to concentrate. If you work in a noisy environment, consider using noise-canceling headphones or listening to background music that promotes focus. Some people find white noise machines or nature sounds helpful for creating a calming auditory environment. 6. Create zones. If your workspace is large enough, create designated zones for different activities. For example, have a reading corner, a brainstorming area, and a focused work section. Zoning helps signal to your brain that it's time to switch gears and focus on specific tasks. 7. Incorporate nature. Bringing elements of nature into your workspace can enhance well-being and productivity. Consider adding plants, which have been shown to reduce stress and improve air quality. Even a small succulent can make a difference in your environment. 8. Use color psychology. Colors can evoke specific emotions and influence behavior. For example, blue is often associated with calmness and focus, while yellow can inspire creativity and energy. Choose colors that align with your goals and the atmosphere you want to create in your workspace. 9. Set boundaries. If you work from home, it's essential to establish boundaries between work and personal life. Designate specific work hours and communicate these boundaries to others in your household. Creating a clear distinction helps maintain focus during work hours and allows for relaxation during off hours. 10. Regularly assess your workspace. Take time to evaluate your workspace periodically. Ask yourself what is working well and what could be improved. Small adjustments can make a significant difference in your productivity and overall satisfaction with your work environment. Digital detox. Managing technology distractions. In today's hyper-connected world, technology can be both a boon and a bane. While it allows for increased productivity and communication, it can also lead to significant distractions. Managing technology distractions is essential for maintaining focus and discipline. 1. Recognize technology's impact. Acknowledge how technology affects your behavior and productivity. Are you constantly checking your phone for notifications? Do you find yourself mindlessly scrolling through social media during work hours? Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward change. 2. Set boundaries with technology. Establish clear boundaries for technology use. Designate specific times to check emails, social media, and messages. This approach allows you to remain connected without allowing technology to hijack your focus. Tip: use apps that limit your access to distracting websites during work hours. Tools like Freedom or Stay Focused can help you stay accountable to your goals. 3. Create technology-free zones. Designate certain areas or times as technology-free to encourage focus and mindfulness. For example, establish a rule of no devices in the bedroom or during family meals. This practice can enhance quality time and improve sleep quality. 4. Practice mindful technology use. Approach technology use with intention. Before reaching for your phone or laptop, ask yourself if it serves a purpose. Are you using it to be productive, or is it merely a distraction? Mindfulness can help you make more conscious choices about how and when to engage with technology. 5. Engage in digital detoxes. Consider periodic digital detoxes, where you intentionally unplug from technology for a set period. This could be as short as a few hours each day or a full weekend. Use this time to engage in activities that promote creativity connection, and relaxation. 6. Limit notifications. Turn off non-essential notifications on your devices. Constant alerts can be distracting and lead to interruptions in focus. By reducing notifications, you create a more peaceful environment conducive to deep work. 7. Schedule breaks for technology use. Incorporate scheduled breaks into your workday to check technology and engage in social media or personal communication. Knowing you have dedicated time for these activities can help you stay focused during work periods. 8. Foster face-to-face connections. Prioritize in-person interactions when possible. While technology facilitates communication, nothing beats the depth of face-to-face connections. Schedule regular coffee breaks or lunch outings with colleagues to strengthen relationships. 9. Encourage team communication. In a work environment, promote team communication tools that minimize email overload and distractions. Consider using project management software like Trello or Asana to streamline communication and keep everyone on the same page. 10. Reflect on your technology habits. Regularly assess your technology habits and their impact on your productivity and well-being. Ask yourself if your technology use aligns with your goals. If not, make the necessary adjustments to create a healthier relationship with technology. Creating an environment for success is an ongoing process that requires intentionality and reflection. By recognizing the impact of our surroundings on behavior, designing a workspace that promotes focus, and managing technology distractions, we can cultivate a disciplined mind that thrives in the face of challenges. As you implement these strategies, remember that small changes can lead to significant transformations. Embrace the journey of creating an environment that supports your goals and watches your focus and productivity flourish. Chapter 7. The Power of Routine and Habits. In our fast-paced world, where distractions abound and the pressure to perform is ever-present, the power of routine and habits emerges as a beacon of stability and effectiveness. Think about it. Every successful person you admire, be it a top athlete, a renowned author, or a business mogul, has likely developed habits and routines that empower them to achieve their goals. But what exactly makes these routines so powerful, and how can we harness that power to cultivate discipline in our own lives? In this chapter, we'll explore how to build and sustain powerful habits, create effective morning and evening routines for peak performance, and utilize habit stacking to maximize productivity. How to build and sustain powerful habits. Building powerful habits is not merely a matter of willpower or motivation. It's about understanding the psychology behind habits and implementing strategies that make them stick. Let's break this down into actionable steps. 1. Understand the habit loop. At the core of every habit is a loop consisting of 3 components: cue, routine, and reward. The cue triggers the habit, the routine is the behavior itself, and the reward reinforces it. For example, you might feel tired, cue, drink coffee, routine, and then feel more alert, reward. Understanding this loop allows you to identify and modify habits effectively. 2. Start small. When establishing a new habit, begin with something small and manageable. Instead of vowing to run 5 miles every day, start with just 5 minutes of jogging. This principle, often referred to as the 2-minute rule, allows you to build momentum and gradually increase your commitment. 3. Be specific. Clearly define your habits. Instead of saying, "I want to read more," set a specific goal like, "I will read 1 chapter of a book every morning before breakfast." Specificity provides clarity and makes it easier to track your progress. 4. Make it visible. Visibility plays a crucial role in habit formation. Use reminders, sticky notes, or apps to keep your goals at the forefront of your mind. For example, if you want to drink more water, keep a filled water bottle on your desk as a constant reminder. 5. Utilize accountability. Sharing your goals with someone else can increase your commitment to them. Find an accountability partner or join a group focused on similar goals. Knowing that someone else is aware of your intentions can motivate you to stay on track. 6. Embrace consistency. Habits are formed through consistent repetition. Commit to performing your new habit at the same time each day to create a sense of routine. This consistency helps solidify the behavior in your subconscious mind. 7. Track your progress. Keep a journal or use a habit tracking app to monitor your progress. Visualizing your success can reinforce your commitment and motivate you to continue. Celebrate small victories along the way to maintain momentum. 8. Be patient and kind to yourself. Building habits takes time, and setbacks are a natural part of the process. Be patient with yourself and don't get discouraged if you miss a day or two. Instead, refocus on your commitment and start again without judgment. 9. Reflect and adjust. Regularly assess your habits and their impact on your life. Are they serving you well? If a habit isn't working, don't hesitate to adjust it. Flexibility allows you to create a routine that genuinely supports your goals. 10. Celebrate milestones. As you achieve milestones in your habit-building journey, take time to celebrate. Recognizing your accomplishments reinforces your motivation and encourages you to continue striving for your goals. Morning and evening routines for peak performance. Your morning and evening routines serve as bookends to your day, setting the tone for how you feel and function. Establishing effective routines can create a sense of structure and intentionality, allowing you to approach each day with clarity and purpose. Morning routines, starting the day right. 1. Wake up early. Waking up early gives you a head start on the day and allows for quiet, uninterrupted time to focus on your goals. Aim for a consistent wake-up time, even on weekends, to regulate your body's internal clock. 2. Hydrate. After hours of sleep, your body is dehydrated. Start your morning by drinking a glass of water to kickstart your metabolism and increase alertness. 3. Movement and exercise. Incorporating physical activity into your morning routine helps increase energy levels and enhance focus. Whether it's a brisk walk, yoga, or a full workout, find a form of exercise you enjoy. 4. Mindfulness or meditation. Taking a few minutes for mindfulness or meditation can help center your thoughts and reduce stress. Focus on your breath or practice gratitude to cultivate a positive mindset. 5. Set intentions. Before diving into the day, take a moment to set your intentions. Reflect on your goals and what you want to accomplish. This practice helps you stay aligned with your priorities. 6. Healthy breakfast. Fuel your body with a nutritious breakfast to support cognitive performance throughout the day. Include a balance of protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. 7. Plan your day. Take a few minutes to review your schedule and prioritize your tasks. Identify the most important tasks to focus on, creating a roadmap for your day. 8. Limit distractions. Avoid diving into emails or social media first thing in the morning. Instead, reserve this time for activities that nourish your mind and body. Evening routines. Wind down and reflect. Point 1. Set a consistent bedtime. Just as waking up early is important, going to bed at the same time each night promotes better sleep quality. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep, depending on your individual needs. 2. Unplug from technology. Create a technology-free zone an hour before bed. Reducing screen time helps your brain unwind and signals to your body that it's time to rest. 3. Reflect on your day. Take a few minutes to reflect on your accomplishments and challenges. What went well? What could be improved? This practice fosters self-awareness and growth. 4. Practice gratitude. End your day by jotting down 3 things you are grateful for. Gratitude enhances well-being and promotes a positive mindset. 5. Establish a relaxation routine. Incorporate calming activities such as reading, journaling, or gentle stretching to signal to your body that it's time to wind down. 6. Prepare for tomorrow. Lay out your clothes, pack your lunch, or create a to-do list for the following day. Preparing ahead reduces morning stress and helps you feel organized. 7. Create a sleep sanctuary. Ensure your sleep environment is conducive to rest. Keep your bedroom dark, cool, and quiet, and invest in comfortable bedding to enhance sleep quality. 8. Limit caffeine and heavy meals. Avoid consuming caffeine and heavy meals close to bedtime, as they can disrupt your sleep. Opt for herbal tea or light snacks if needed. Habit stacking. Maximizing your productivity. Habit stacking is a powerful technique that leverages existing habits to create new ones. The idea is simple. Take a habit you already do consistently and stack a new habit on top of it. This method helps create a seamless transition between behaviors, making it easier to integrate new habits into your routine. 1. Identify your anchor habit. Start by identifying a habit you already perform regularly. This could be something as simple as brushing your teeth, making coffee, or checking your email. 2. Choose a new habit to stack. Select a new habit that aligns with your goals. For example, if you want to practice mindfulness, you could stack it onto your morning coffee routine. After brewing your coffee, spend 5 minutes in meditation. 3. Keep it simple. When stacking habits, keep the new habit simple and achievable. Start with a small commitment to ensure success and build momentum over time. 4. Make the connection clear. Clearly define the connection between the anchor habit and the new habit. For example, after I finish brushing my teeth, I will do 10 minutes of stretching. The clearer the connection, the easier it is to remember. 5. Track your progress. As you incorporate new habits through stacking, keep track of your progress. This could involve using a habit tracking app or maintaining a journal to celebrate your successes. 6. Be flexible. If a particular habit stack isn't working, don't hesitate to adjust it. Flexibility allows you to find what best suits your lifestyle and preferences. 7. Gradually add more stacks. Once you've successfully integrated one habit stack, consider adding more. For example, after successfully incorporating mindfulness, you could stack gratitude journaling onto your evening routine. 8. Celebrate small wins. As you achieve milestones in your habit stacking journey, celebrate your successes. Recognizing your accomplishments reinforces positive behavior and encourages continued progress. 9. Be patient with yourself. Remember that building habits takes time, and setbacks are a normal part of the process. Be patient and kind to yourself as you navigate the journey. 10. Reflect on your habit stacks. Regularly assess your habit stacks to determine what is working and what can be improved. Adjust your strategies as needed to ensure they continue to support your goals. The power of routine and habits cannot be underestimated. By intentionally building and sustaining habits, creating effective morning and evening routines, and utilizing habit stacking, you can cultivate a disciplined mind that thrives in the face of challenges. Embrace the process of habit formation as an opportunity for growth, and remember that consistency and patience are key. As you develop routines that align with your goals, you'll find yourself on the path to unyielding focus and success. Chapter 8. The connection between health and discipline. In the quest for success, we often focus on strategies, techniques, and mindsets that foster discipline. However, one critical aspect that frequently goes overlooked is the profound connection between our physical health and our ability to maintain mental discipline. This chapter delves into the intricate relationship between nutrition, exercise, sleep, and stress management, and how they collectively contribute to our cognitive performance and overall discipline. Nutrition, fueling the disciplined mind. The saying, "You are what you eat," holds a significant truth, especially when it comes to mental discipline and cognitive performance. Our brains require proper nutrition to function optimally, and the foods we consume play a crucial role in our ability to focus, think clearly, and resist distractions. 1. Understanding brain health. The brain is an energy-intensive organ, consuming approximately 20% of the body's total energy despite accounting for only about 2% of its weight. To support its functions, the brain relies on various nutrients, including carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. A balanced diet rich in whole foods can provide the essential nutrients needed for cognitive performance. 2. The impact of sugar and processed foods. Diets high in refined sugars and processed foods can lead to energy crashes, mood swings, and impaired cognitive function. Studies have shown that excessive sugar consumption is linked to increased risk of depression and anxiety. Conversely, a diet rich in whole foods, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats, can improve mood and enhance focus. 3. Brain-boosting nutrients. Certain nutrients have been shown to be particularly beneficial for brain health. Omega-3 fatty acids. Found in fatty fish, walnuts, and flax seeds, omega-3 fatty acids support cognitive function and have been linked to improved mood and lower rates of depression. Antioxidants. Foods rich in antioxidants, such as berries, dark chocolate, and green tea, help combat oxidative stress and inflammation, which can negatively impact brain function. B vitamins. These vitamins are crucial for energy production and the synthesis of neurotransmitters. Sources include leafy greens, legumes, eggs, and whole grains. Magnesium. This mineral is essential for brain health and is found in foods like nuts, seeds, and leafy greens. Magnesium deficiency has been associated with anxiety and mood disorders. 4. Creating a balanced diet. To foster a disciplined mind, it's essential to create a balanced diet that supports cognitive performance. Here are some strategies to consider. Plan your meals. Take time each week to plan your meals, ensuring they include a variety of nutrient-dense foods. Preparing meals in advance can prevent impulsive, unhealthy food choices. Stay hydrated. Dehydration can lead to fatigue and impaired cognitive function. Aim to drink enough water throughout the day to stay properly hydrated. Mindful eating. Practice mindful eating by slowing down and savoring each bite. This approach encourages better digestion and helps you recognize when you're full, reducing the likelihood of overeating. Limit distractions during meals. Eating while watching TV or scrolling through your phone can lead to mindless eating. Focus on your food and the experience of eating to develop a healthier relationship with food. 5. The role of supplements. While a balanced diet should be the foundation of your nutrition, some people may benefit from supplements to support their cognitive health. However, it's essential to consult with a healthcare professional before introducing any supplements into your routine. Common supplements that may aid brain health include fish oil. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, fish oil supplements may improve cognitive function and mood. B-complex vitamins. These vitamins can support energy production and help manage stress. Adaptogens. Herbal supplements like ashwagandha and rhodiola rosea may help reduce stress and promote mental clarity. Exercise. The key to a disciplined mind. Physical activity is not only vital for maintaining physical health, but also plays a crucial role in enhancing mental discipline. Exercise has been shown to have numerous benefits for cognitive function, mood regulation, and overall well-being. 1. Understanding the connection. Regular exercise improves blood flow to the brain, promoting the growth of new neurons and enhancing overall cognitive function. Exercise also stimulates the release of neurotransmitters, such as dopamine and serotonin, which are essential for mood regulation. 2. Types of exercise. Incorporating a variety of exercises into your routine can maximize the benefits for both your body and mind. Consider these options. Aerobic exercise. Activities such as running, cycling, or swimming increase heart rate and improve cardiovascular health. Research has shown that aerobic exercise enhances cognitive function and reduces symptoms of anxiety and depression. Strength training. Lifting weights or engaging in bodyweight exercises can boost self-esteem and promote a sense of accomplishment. Additionally, strength training has been linked to improved cognitive performance. Mind-body practices. Yoga and Tai Chi combine physical movement with mindfulness, helping to reduce stress and enhance mental clarity. These practices promote relaxation and focus, making them ideal for building discipline. 3. Creating an exercise routine. To reap the benefits of exercise, it's essential to create a routine that fits your lifestyle and preferences. Here are some tips. Set realistic goals. Start with achievable goals, such as exercising for 20 to 30 minutes a few times a week. Gradually increase the duration and intensity as your fitness level improves. Schedule workouts. Treat your workouts as appointments and schedule them into your calendar. Consistency is key to developing a long-term exercise habit. Find activities you enjoy. Choose exercises that you genuinely enjoy, whether it's dancing, hiking, or playing a sport. When you enjoy the activity, you're more likely to stick with it. Incorporate movement throughout the day. Look for opportunities to move throughout your day. Take the stairs instead of the elevator, go for a walk during lunch breaks, or perform short workout sessions at home. 4. The role of rest and recovery. While exercise is essential for building a disciplined mind, it's equally important to allow time for rest and recovery. Overtraining can lead to burnout and decreased performance. Prioritize rest days and consider incorporating relaxation techniques such as stretching, foam rolling, or mindfulness meditation to support recovery. Chapter 9. Mindfulness, reflection, and continuous growth. In our fast-paced world, where distractions are abundant and the pressure to perform is relentless, mindfulness has emerged as a powerful tool for cultivating a disciplined mind. By grounding ourselves in the present moment and fostering a deeper awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and actions, we can enhance our focus, improve our decision-making, and cultivate resilience. This chapter delves into the benefits of mindfulness, offers techniques for regular self-assessment, and emphasizes the importance of learning from failures and setbacks as essential components of continuous growth. The benefits of mindfulness for a disciplined mind. Mindfulness, at its core, is the practice of maintaining a moment-by-moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and surrounding environment. While this may sound simple, the practice of mindfulness can yield profound benefits, particularly when it comes to developing mental discipline. 1. Enhanced focus and concentration. One of the most significant benefits of mindfulness is its ability to improve focus and concentration. When we practice mindfulness, we train our minds to return to the present moment, which helps us resist distractions and maintain our attention on the task at hand. Research has shown that mindfulness meditation can enhance attention span and improve cognitive flexibility, enabling us to switch between tasks more effectively. 2. Emotional regulation. Mindfulness encourages us to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, fostering a greater understanding of our emotional responses. This awareness allows us to recognize when we are experiencing stress, anxiety, or frustration, enabling us to respond more skillfully rather than react impulsively. By cultivating emotional regulation, we become better equipped to handle challenges and setbacks with composure and resilience. 3. Increased self-awareness. Practicing mindfulness helps us develop a deeper understanding of ourselves, including our strengths, weaknesses, and patterns of behavior. This self-awareness is crucial for discipline, as it allows us to identify triggers that lead to distraction or procrastination. With increased awareness, we can make intentional choices that align with our goals and values. 4. Reduction of stress and anxiety. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and deep breathing, have been shown to reduce stress and anxiety levels. By focusing on the present moment, we can break free from the cycle of negative thinking that often accompanies stress. This reduction in stress can lead to improved mental clarity, creativity, and overall well-being, making it easier to maintain focus on our tasks. 5. Improved resilience. Mindfulness fosters resilience by helping us develop a growth mindset, a belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. When faced with challenges, mindful individuals are more likely to view setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than as failures. This perspective shift is essential for maintaining discipline and motivation in the face of adversity. Techniques for regular self-assessment. Self-assessment is a critical component of personal growth and discipline. By regularly reflecting on our thoughts, behaviors, and progress, we can identify areas for improvement and celebrate our successes. Here are some effective techniques for incorporating self-assessment into your routine. 1. Journaling. Journaling is a powerful tool for self-reflection. Set aside time each day or week to write about your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Consider the following prompts to guide your journaling practice. What are my current goals, and how am I progressing toward them? What challenges have I faced recently, and how did I respond? What lessons have I learned from my experiences? What am I grateful for today? Journaling can provide valuable insights into your thoughts and behaviors, helping you identify patterns and areas for growth. 2. Regular check-ins. Schedule regular check-ins with yourself to assess your progress and reflect on your goals. Consider setting aside time weekly or monthly to evaluate your achievements, challenges, and areas for improvement. Ask yourself, am I staying aligned with my goals? What adjustments can I make to my routine or strategies? What skills do I need to develop further? These check-ins can help you stay accountable to your goals and ensure that you are continually moving forward. 3. Mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation is a powerful practice for self-assessment. Set aside time each day to sit in silence and focus on your breath. As thoughts arise, observe them without judgment and gently return your attention to your breath. This practice can help you develop greater awareness of your thoughts and emotions, allowing for deeper self-reflection. 4. Seek feedback from others. Don't hesitate to seek feedback from trusted friends, family, or mentors. Their perspectives can provide valuable insights into your strengths and areas for improvement. Consider asking, what do you see as my strengths? What areas do you think I could improve in? How do you perceive my progress toward my goals? Constructive feedback can help you gain a well-rounded understanding of your performance and areas for growth. 5. Use a growth mindset framework. Approach self-assessment with a growth mindset by viewing challenges and setbacks as opportunities for learning. Reflect on your experiences and consider how they contribute to your personal development. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I apply these lessons to future situations? What strategies can I implement to overcome similar challenges in the future? This mindset shift can enhance your resilience and motivate you to keep pushing forward. Learning from failures and setbacks. Failure is an inevitable part of the growth process, and how we respond to setbacks can significantly impact our discipline and overall success. Instead of viewing failures as obstacles, we can learn to embrace them as valuable learning experiences. Here's how to cultivate a mindset that embraces growth through failure. 1. Reframe failure as feedback. Instead of labeling failures as negative outcomes, view them as feedback that provides insights into your strengths and areas for improvement. Each setback offers valuable information that can guide your future actions. For example, if you didn't achieve a goal, consider what factors contributed to the outcome and how you can adjust your approach moving forward. 2. Practice self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on ourselves when we experience failure, but practicing self-compassion can help us navigate setbacks with grace. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend. Acknowledge your feelings of disappointment without judgment, and remind yourself that setbacks are a natural part of the learning process. 3. Analyze the situation. When faced with a setback, take time to analyze the situation objectively. Ask yourself, what went wrong and why? Were there external factors that contributed to the outcome? What could I have done differently? What did I learn from this experience? This analysis can provide valuable insights that inform your future decisions and strategies. 4. Set new goals. After experiencing a setback, it can be helpful to set new goals or adjust your existing ones. Use the insights gained from your analysis to create actionable steps that address the areas where you fell short. By setting new goals, you can channel your energy into moving forward rather than dwelling on past failures. 5. Seek support. Sharing your experiences with trusted friends, mentors, or support groups can provide valuable perspectives and encouragement. Others may have faced similar challenges and can offer insights or strategies that help them overcome obstacles. Connecting with others can help you feel less isolated and more empowered to move forward. 6. Celebrate your progress. As you work through setbacks and challenges, take time to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Acknowledging your achievements reinforces your commitment to growth and encourages you to keep pushing forward. Consider keeping a success journal, where you record your accomplishments and milestones, helping you maintain a positive outlook even during difficult times. Continuous growth. Embracing the journey. Growth is not a destination, but a continuous journey. As we navigate the complexities of life, it's essential to adopt a mindset that embraces change, adaptability, and lifelong learning. Here are some strategies to foster continuous growth in your life. 1. Embrace change. Change is an inevitable part of life, and our ability to adapt to new circumstances is crucial for growth. Instead of resisting change, practice embracing it as an opportunity for new experiences and learning. Cultivate flexibility in your thinking and be open to adjusting your goals and strategies as needed. 2. Seek new experiences. Actively seek out new experiences that challenge you and push you outside your comfort zone. This could involve taking on new responsibilities at work, trying a new hobby, or traveling to unfamiliar places. Each new experience offers valuable lessons and opportunities for personal growth. 3. Invest in learning. Continuous growth involves a commitment to learning. Seek out opportunities for personal and professional development, whether through workshops, online courses, or reading books. Set aside time each week to engage in learning activities that align with your interests and goals. 4. Cultivate curiosity. Approach life with a sense of curiosity and wonder. Ask questions, explore new ideas, and seek to understand different perspectives. Cultivating curiosity not only enhances your knowledge, but also fosters creativity and innovation. 5. Reflect regularly. Make reflection a regular part of your routine. Set aside time each week or month to review your goals, assess your progress, and reflect on your experiences. This practice allows you to stay connected to your journey and make intentional choices that align with your growth. 6. Be patient and persistent. Growth takes time, and setbacks are a natural part of the process. Practice patience with yourself as you navigate challenges and stay committed to your goals. Persistence in the face of obstacles is a hallmark of a disciplined mind. The path of mindfulness and growth. As we conclude this chapter, it's important to recognize that mindfulness, reflection, and continuous growth are interconnected threads that weave together the fabric of a disciplined mind. By embracing mindfulness, we cultivate awareness and focus that enhance our ability to reflect on our experiences and learn from them. Through regular self-assessment and a willingness to learn from failures, we open ourselves to continuous growth and development. The journey toward mastery is not linear. It is filled with twists, turns, and opportunities for learning. By committing to a lifelong practice of mindfulness and self-reflection, we equip ourselves with the tools to navigate the complexities of life with resilience, clarity, and purpose. Embrace the path of mindfulness and growth, and let it guide you toward unyielding focus and success. Conclusion. The journey towards mastery. As we reach the final chapter of our exploration into the disciplined mind, it's essential to take a moment to reflect on the journey we have undertaken together. We've delved into the intricate relationships between discipline, focus, health, habits, and growth, uncovering the profound impact these elements have on our pursuit of success. This chapter serves as a culmination of our discussions, offering a chance to reinforce the key concepts while providing encouragement and actionable insights for the path ahead. Embracing the challenges of discipline. The journey towards mastery is often paved with challenges and obstacles. Discipline is not merely a trait. It is a practice that requires commitment, perseverance, and resilience. Throughout this book, we have examined various strategies and techniques to foster discipline, and it's important to acknowledge that setbacks will inevitably arise. When faced with challenges, remind yourself that discipline is about consistently showing up, even when the motivation wanes. Embracing the challenges of discipline means recognizing that each struggle is an opportunity for growth. Rather than viewing setbacks as failures, approach them with curiosity and a willingness to learn. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I adapt my strategies to overcome similar challenges in the future? By shifting your perspective, you cultivate a mindset that thrives in the face of adversity. Celebrating success and reflecting on achievements. In our pursuit of success, it's easy to become so focused on future goals that we neglect to acknowledge our accomplishments along the way. Celebrating success, no matter how small, is a crucial aspect of maintaining motivation and fostering a sense of fulfillment. Take the time to reflect on your achievements and the progress you've made since embarking on this journey. Consider keeping a success journal where you document your milestones, no matter how minor they may seem. This practice serves as a tangible reminder of your hard work and dedication, reinforcing the belief that you are capable of achieving your goals. Reflect on the moments when you stepped out of your comfort zone, overcame obstacles, and stayed committed to your discipline. These reflections will not only boost your confidence, but also serve as a source of inspiration during challenging times. Additionally, celebrating your successes can foster a sense of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful emotion that can shift your focus from what you lack to what you have achieved. By practicing gratitude regularly, you enhance your overall well-being and reinforce a positive mindset that supports your journey toward mastery. Final thoughts and encouragement for the reader. As you continue on your journey towards mastery, remember that the pursuit of discipline is not a linear path. It is a dynamic and evolving process that requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to adapt. Embrace the idea that mastery is a lifelong endeavor, not a destination. The skills and strategies you've acquired throughout this book are tools you can revisit and refine over time. In your quest for discipline, be gentle with yourself. Acknowledge that perfection is unattainable and that setbacks are a natural part of growth. Each time you encounter a challenge, view it as an opportunity to strengthen your resolve and deepen your understanding of yourself. Embrace the discomfort that comes with pushing your boundaries. It is often in these moments that true growth occurs. Remember that you are not alone on this journey. Seek support from mentors, peers, and communities that share your commitment to personal growth. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals can provide encouragement, accountability, and diverse perspectives that enhance your journey. Moreover, be open to experimentation. The strategies discussed in this book are not one-size-fits-all solutions. Rather, they are starting points for you to adapt and personalize according to your unique needs and circumstances. Explore different approaches, and don't hesitate to modify them to suit your lifestyle and preferences. The power of a disciplined mind. A disciplined mind is a powerful ally in navigating life's complexities. It equips you with the tools to pursue your passions, achieve your goals, and cultivate resilience in the face of adversity. As you embrace discipline, you unlock your potential to lead a fulfilling and meaningful life. In a world filled with distractions and noise, a disciplined mind empowers you to maintain focus on what truly matters. It allows you to prioritize your values, make intentional choices, and create a life that aligns with your aspirations. Through discipline, you can transform dreams into reality, building a legacy that reflects your commitment to growth and excellence. Your ongoing journey. As you close this book, take a moment to pause and reflect on your journey thus far. Consider the insights you've gained, the strategies you plan to implement, and the goals you aspire to achieve. Write down your intentions for the future. What steps will you take to cultivate discipline, focus, and resilience in your life? Remember that the journey toward mastery is ongoing. Embrace the challenges, celebrate your successes, and remain committed to your personal growth. As you continue to develop your disciplined mind, may you find joy in the process, fulfillment in your achievements, and a deep sense of purpose in your pursuits. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the disciplined mind, strategies for unyielding focus and success. We hope that the insights and strategies shared throughout this audiobook have resonated with you and sparked a desire to cultivate discipline in your own life. Discipline is not just about rigid routines. It's about empowering yourself to make choices that align with your goals and values. As we've explored, it requires focus, resilience, and the willingness to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Remember, every step you take, no matter how small, contributes to your overall progress. I encourage you to reflect on what you've learned and consider how you can implement these strategies in your daily routine. Start by setting clear goals, establishing supportive environments, and building habits that lead you closer to your aspirations. Be patient with yourself. Growth is a journey, not a destination. As you move forward, embrace the challenges that come your way. They are often the stepping stones to your greatest successes. Celebrate your victories, learn from your setbacks, and always strive for continuous growth. You have the power to shape your future through discipline and determination. If you found value in this audiobook, please consider sharing it with others who may benefit from these insights. Your support means the world, and together we can create a community focused on personal growth and success. Thank you once again for listening. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and remember that your journey is uniquely yours. Here's to your success.